say this looks like a great summer dessert. It's called the prickly pear rootified goat and rhubarb treat. I'm guessing the name came from the ingredients.
Absolutely.
And the fact that this is Annalyn Navarala Wills won a national contest from Rudy's.
Yes.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a blast.
Well, it's interesting. We've been talking about a lot of people going gluten-free for health reasons, but also in your case, because of celiac disease.
Yes. I have celiac, and I also have gluten intolerance, and I'm soy intolerant, and for the most part, dairy intolerant too.
And you've got some kids obviously predisposed to that as well.
Yes. So, but the goal is for us, we like to have fun in the kitchen. It's not, for me, it was when I started to live, when I got diagnosed. So it's one of those you can thrive with it, not just survive. So that's my whole goal.
I'm telling you, attitude is everything, and you've proven that. So you're not a chef by trade, but you thought, I'll enter this contest.
Yes.
How'd you come up with the thing?
Actually in about 10 minutes, but I'm one of those, I'll go in the kitchen, but I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, so I've got my southern roots, and I now live in the south in Phoenix, so I'm southeast by southwest. So I like to take a lot of southern dishes and twist it up and add the southwest infusion. So.
I love what you've done with the crust. Start over here with what the crust is for this.
The crust is simple, and you can use this for so many different things. But what I have is the ginger snaps, and I have almonds. I always add some kind of fiber, so fresh almonds. And I have lemon peel, and then just a touch of vanilla. And then, of course, the bread is what helps to bind it. And then you just have some butter, and always soft, chilled butter, and just cube it.
Now, I love the fact that you win this thing, you get a certificate to Williams-Sonoma, and you go buy this thing.
I did. That was my whole reason that I entered, is my food processor decided not to make it. So I wanted to get a new food processor, so that's why I got into it. And of course, I love sharing with others because of having celiac myself and not being diagnosed till I was 41. It took a long time.
What were the symptoms?
Oh, I had a lot of them. And my final miscarriage is what brought it on. But I have anemia, and I have osteoporosis, and even though most people you think celiac are going to be real thin, I wasn't. So that's a misconception. A lot of people actually that look like they have weight on them, it's because of this condition. You are not getting your nutrients.
How interesting.
So it is a serious condition. I got a genetic testing. Everything else came back negative. So I encourage people, don't stop. If a doctor tells you nothing's wrong, keep going.
You got to trust your gut. I've heard that a lot. Let's come over here. So here's the crust.
And you put it in your pan, lightly greased, and you bake it at 350 for just 10 minutes. You let that come to a cool. At the same time that you're cooking that, you take 2 cups of rhubarb, and I have to show you rhubarb. If you haven't had it right, you need to try it again. Rhubarb is a staple. It's a vegetable too, so it's nice to have vegetable and fruit mixture. Just make sure it's tender and red.
Do you just chop it up and you put it in?
Yes, you cut it, and I always make them about the same size. Every time you want to make your fruit and everything, that's the way it'll help to cook it up.
I've had it in jam, but I haven't had it like this.
And it's just 2 cups with a little bit of agave, of course, the prickly pear cactus syrup, and a little bit of lemon juice. No refined sugar added to this at all. Mix it down. Once it's down to a little bit of a syrup, turn it off, add your strawberries, let it sit.
Okay.
And then you're doing your cheese mixture, and this is goat cheese. I do not have any like cream cheese or milk or anything in this. It's goat cheese, and I'm a simple mom, so I like to keep my recipes real simple. 2 eggs, 2 things of agave, prickly pear, and agave, honey, prickly pear, and 2 tablespoons of lemon.
This is great.
And that's it. So what you do is with the crust, you take this and you spread it.
You want me to do something? You know, you really don't need me.
You can help me with the cheese.
I should go hang with Scott and Kaylee over there. Do I just put this on top?
Yes, I'm going to spread this real quick.
So you're just layering, really?
Just layer. I am a big layering person because that way you get different flavor in every bite, and that's so important, especially with kids.
So you win this thing, you get $250 to Williams-Sonoma, you get a trip to Boulder.
Yes.
Should I just dump this?
Yes.
They're mocking me.
So smooth, Tara.
I don't look domestic at all.
Now the dessert takes a horrible turn.
Kind of a zigzag. Here you go, Tara. Just a zigzag.
I don't want to mess up your masterpiece. And clearly I have no support from my colleagues.
And it's a zigzag.
It's a zigzag, Scott and Kaylee.
That keeps it from being too much on top of the other layers because you really want to keep them separate. So then you just spread this out.
Would you quickly plug your website too? I want people to log on.
PartyGlutenFree.com. It is brand new, but it's bringing the fun back to the family table, and it's so that you can have fun. And again, this is to thrive, not just survive with your condition.
How is it?
Very good.
Is it good?
The baby
Very.
really likes it.
It is really good.
And what you'll want to do is you put this in your 350 oven for about 22 minutes.
Okay.
Let it set, because you want the cream cheese part, the goat cheese, to set. And then you let it come to room temperature. In the meantime, you've taken 2 cups of strawberries,
We have
a
5
little bit of
seconds left.
agave, and you bring that and you put it on top, freeze it,
And then
slice
you
it.
enjoy.
That was it. Congratulations, Ellen. The information, our hotline. Have a great Wednesday, everybody.